MP's here. You on the bus head to the game.
Oh, yeah. Got a big one tonight. When I told y'all we were going to focus on our video content, on beating the best teams in the league, this is who I was thinking of.
Man, the bus a little quieter than normal.
Yeah, bro, don't trip on them. We locked in right now. If you want to be a contender, this is the kind of game you have to win. No excuses. Whoa. Yo, Zen, what's up?
I don't know. Hold this.
Zender's up at front seeing if he can figure out why we stopped. Hopefully it's not too long before, we can get going again. I'm hungry, man. I need that pregame spread. Oh, here he comes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so what's good?
I don't know, man. I'll take that, though.
So we're just stuck?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though. Look like it's a bunch of streets closed off up there. I think they're gonna reroute traffic. Actually, MP, as a professional athlete, what do you do when your routine gets disrupted like this?
This is everyday life for a pro athlete. I mean, every game you face unexpected challenges. It's our job to win regardless.
There was some talk up front that we might miss shoot-around. What do you do in that situation?
You get warm during the game. It's not ideal, but you can't go into a game with any excuses, right? That's just a guaranteed L.
Well, any disappointment that this is happening before this game against this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be sitting here for the next 2 hours, getting tight, but it is what it is, bro, and, I look at life like an adventure. Like a video game or so, or something like that. The challenges you face are what you make of them, They could be fun or they could not be. And when you win after facing something this difficult, it's that much sweeter.
Get after it, MP.
And for my money, an NBA game is just the top. There he is.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Pistons, sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier.
Well, I think for the Pistons, when you think about it, everyone expected them to be an elite team. Now, obviously, they've had problems thus far, but there's still a lot of time left for them to turn this season around.
And it's early. A lot of teams battle adversity in the first part of the season. It's just a matter of getting through it and not getting discouraged.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
We have to give props to MPC. They're 3-0 in these monster games between top teams. MP has played a vital role in their perfect record.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Kate Cunningham, Asar Thompson out there with Holland. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Beal in at the 2. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, BA, I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Now here's Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Holland. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Good on the shot.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kuminga. And the Warriors pushing it up now. MP, that one's good.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
Beal draws the double. Cunningham on the wing. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. From deep, MP. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. With the drive. Beal, the pass to Thompson. Thompson with a screen. Holland for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
Knocked down from the corner, that's just a walk in the park for Curry.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Thank you.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Cunningham outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
It's good.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Thompson draws the double. They swipe it. MP scanning the floor. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Beal. And he converts the layup. Beal's got his second bucket on the night.
Outstanding ball handling by Beal, just carving up the D.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Cunningham. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Cunningham's got 5.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Duren with the bucket. Duren's got his second basket.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. Curry passes to MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And they doubled up Cunningham. Pass to Beal from the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Puts up a 3. Bradley Beal puts it in.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Flushing it home. Cunningham finishing it off.
The Warriors lead by 5. MP outside. Launches it. Again, MP missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead. Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Looking to get it going. Nice D from Thompson. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Beal. Now here's Cunningham. And they doubled up Cunningham. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Duren.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Butler on the wing. And here's MP from outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got 11 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Thompson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Beal in the game against Houston. Very impressive. Here's Holland. Hey, from beyond the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And here's Kuminga. Back to MP. For three. That's good from Curry on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Cunningham is doubled. Pass to Holland. Will it go? The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Curry from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. 14 points for him.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Beal against MP. There's the triple. And the Warriors with another three. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Butler, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Kuminga. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Holland, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Thompson. Now here's Duren. He's got 6. Buries it from 3. Beal's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Jackson Davis misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Misses the 3.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to MP. Left side, Green. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 15. Now Beal. Stewart outside. Fires from deep. That one's good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 10.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP drives in.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. The 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Curry from outside the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Pajemski. And here's MP from outside. Duren with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dosunmu, the pass to Beal. And again, the Pistons missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Chalk up 2 there. MP's got 21.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pistons trail by 19. Cunningham outside. Over MP. They get it back. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Pass to Curry. The 3. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 20. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Duren.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And here's Duren for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Group out there, and the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Klintman. Thompson, he's checked in for DeSumo. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. A nice shot by MP.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors lead by 23. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Holland can't hit. Outside Curry. Back to MP. The 3 is up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Cunningham with the ball, covered by MP. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Takes the 3. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
To the left side wing. Back to MP. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And the Pistons with possession here. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Beal, he's checked in for the Pistons. Duren, the pass to Beal. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Beal into the lane. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. And again, no good by Detroit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
And for the Warriors, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 43 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's Kuminga, still without a bucket. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Thompson. Now Cunningham launches a 3, and Detroit another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Outside Butler. Back to MP. 3-pointer. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
And Detroit is shooting only 36% so far in this game. Back to Cunningham. And Detroit another 3.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
Kuminga against Cunningham. And here's Thompson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Now here's Beal. He's got 10. Here's Cunningham. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
You know, when he gets inside, Cade does a great job of using his plus size as a guard. Just forces the defenders to foul.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. There's 49 seconds left in the second. Cunningham is doubled. Detroit moving the ball around. Duren the screen. Beal the pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. They get it back. Beal outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Cunningham missing.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Back to Curry. MP outside, beyond the arc, and again!
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Puts it up from 17. Up again. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Warriors.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears, Kenny.
Just being honest, Shaq. Just being honest with our viewers.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Beal with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Jalen Duren out there with Holland. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Beal in a shooting guard. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Beal, the pass to Thompson. Down low. Cunningham. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And it's now 22 points for Cade Cunningham.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
From deep, MP. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Holland. Inside. Here's Cunningham. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. This will be his third free throw of the game.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Back to MP. There's the three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Back to MP. Outside Curry. Pass to MP. The three ball. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons. And with the season just underway, here's a quick look at the early power rankings to see where we're at. You look at the Pistons. No movement for them. Maintaining their top 10 spot.
I think for the Warriors, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Oh, got that one up quick. Beal's got 13 now.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Duren with a screen on Curry. Beal, the pass to Duren. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. He's got 18.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunity.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Holland for 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP. Again! What an avalanche! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And they doubled up Cunningham. Holland for 3. Drains the triple. Holland's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Curry. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Holland for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Curry. He's got 32 points. MP shot is off. Pass to Beal. It's stolen by Curry. And he lobs it up top. And Kuminga throws it down.
If you're tossing up an alley-oop to Kuminga, put it anywhere near the hoop, he's going to finish it.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Pistons. And Cunningham throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Curry from deep. MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. MP's got 14 points here in the second half. Detroit has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. The 3 from Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got rebound number 11. Pass to Jackson Davis. On the wing, Curry. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Nice shot by Kuminga.
It's not the focus of Kuminga's game, but when three-point chances come his way, he's got to take them.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
MP no good. Detroit shooting around 41%. Thompson with it. Kuminga defends. Back to Thompson. Oh, he tries a 3. Thompson with another miss. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. MP no good. They double team Beal. Pass to Duren. Oh, they pick off the pass. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's MP. Left side Curry. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Holland with a rebound. So it's Detroit now. Here's Cunningham. Covered by Jackson Davis. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Second chance shot. Duren, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Curry passes to Butler. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Detroit. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Kuminga finds MP. The 3 from Curry. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 35 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Duren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Beal, that one's good.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Back to MP. Curry finds MP. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Detroit has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Pass to Duren. Now Cunningham. He's covered by Curry. And it's in there. Cunningham's got 15 points in just the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Jacks up a 3. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. To the inside. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Curry. MP outside. 4-3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Detroit moving the ball around. Back to Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. Drops in the 3. Cunningham's got 36 points.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Outside Curry. This one for 3. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Holland can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Knocks down the triple.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And it's Cunningham missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They double-team Beal. Pass to Duren. Now here's Beal. Over to the wing. Holland for 3. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 8 assists in the game.
Since entering the league back in 2012, Beal has really improved his passing, and it shows in his assist numbers.
And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Stolen by MP. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's hammered home by Green.
There's so many wrinkles to Green's game that sometimes you forget about his athletic finishing ability.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. From deep. The rebound by MP. And here's Curry. From downtown. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Beal with it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Got it off in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up.
Checked in for Clarkson. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Klintman. Thompson, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Beal in for Ellis. Moses Moody out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's MP. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Pajemski in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Thompson, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Pass to MP. Here's Pajemski. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Beal finds Cunningham. Pulls in another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen. And he lobs it up. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And yes, another basket. He
just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Here's Moody, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to Pajemski. From deep, MP. Rebound Detroit. Thompson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Duran finds Beal. Beal draws the double. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Beal from outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to MP from deep three-point land. Detroit with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Takes a 3. That shot is off. Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th. Here's Holland. Pass to Beal. Cunningham looking around. And again, it's Detroit converting. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Launches it. MP no good. Well, the Pistons shooting around 53% in the 4th.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And they doubled up Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. Offensive board. Count it. Cunningham's got 49 in the game.
And a nice sequence by Cunningham. This guy has all the tools. He doesn't let up.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Kicks it out to MP. Williams a screen on Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's MP from outside. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Pajemski. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Pajemski's gotten his first basket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
And MP throws it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Cunningham is doubled. Thompson outside. Steps back. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Throwing up the trick dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
Cunningham finds Beal for three, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Beal. Cunningham's got 58.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Green, a screen. Here's MP. And that one good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Beal gets the bucket.
Not shocking to see Beal running up the scoreboard. He has a knack for putting together some big nights.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. MP no good. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. It's Beal on the wing. Beal draws the double. On the wing, Thompson. Moody defends. Durant to the post. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What does that say about you guys?
My biggest takeaway is that we won. And we got contributions from everybody on the floor tonight. That's how you win these kinds of games. And how you string together wins like this come playoff time.
I asked a question, I got an answer. Thanks.
MP, right here. MP, I got a question.